my name. Make me forget everything when you call me late at night. I remember you touching my body. The way you get to me deep where my heart is. Love me so good, but I wish I was heartless.
Hey guys.
Hi guys. We made it across.
Yep.
We left New Jersey on, when was it?
On Thursday.
Thursday. Today's Sunday, and we are here.
Yep.
We deliver in the morning.
Right.
We're at the Loves in Phoenix here. There's a casino next door, and there is zero parking.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it's a Sunday. We're watching all the trucks and seeing. We've been sitting up here for the last half hour watching to see if anybody makes a motion in their truck, or just staring at people, and nobody's leaving.
Yeah.
So
we do have a spot here on the end, but
yeah,
we feel a little more comfortable when there's less chance of someone turning the corner too tight and kind of clipping us. So.
There's just nothing. This place is packed, and people are parked everywhere. So we're hoping. Maybe if the sun goes down, maybe somebody will leave, but on a Sunday, probably not. They look like they're loaded and delivering in the morning.
Yeah, kind of like we are.
But we came across, and it is very hot here.
Yes.
It is extremely hot.
I think the heat really started hitting us around Oklahoma.
Yes.
It wasn't that bad until we got to Oklahoma. The temperature on the truck then was reading 105.
Yeah.
I think it was reading 115 earlier when we
came through Cactusville.
Here. Yeah.
Cactuses everywhere.
The land of the cacti.
Right. But we absolutely made it across. So and no problems with anything.
Yeah, we actually accepted another load on the way here. So tomorrow after we deliver, first thing in the morning, we'll start heading toward that pickup in Nevada.
Yeah, because you don't want to stay here.
Right, yeah.
And we knew that when we did not want to stay here in the heat and wait on the load. No.
Right. Yeah, we just kind of want to pass through Phoenix this time of year because it's not a pleasant place to be. It's almost unbearable, the heat.
Yeah, for the dogs too.
Yeah. Now, Penelope doesn't like heat. She has issues with it.
Right, so do we. Makes you want to pull your hair out.
Wait a minute.
Too late. Anyway. But we are cool here. We've been running the truck. Our generator did cut out on us one day. It was too hot.
Yeah, it's kind of hit or miss now, especially when the sun's out.
It started back up. We're waiting to see this afternoon if everything works well on that. If not, we're going to be running the truck for a while.
Yeah.
But
periodically, at least, to kind of get it cooled down.
Definitely decided that we're happy where we live.
Mm-hmm.
Coming through this dry desert and this hot desert.
Yeah.
Don't want to trade. Don't want to be here.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
we're going to be working our way to the Pacific Northwest.
Yes.
Kind of expecting it. I mean, it is summertime. It's kind of hot everywhere, but kind of expect it to be a lot cooler than it is here in Phoenix. We've been talking with our agent up there. He's definitely has a load for us. We're not sure what all the stops are going to be.
We're definitely going back across.
They have several. Yeah, they have several facilities across the United States, and we'll go into at least one of them. A lot of times we go to multiple sites.
Right.
So we're kind of looking forward to that next week.
So this one we're doing next is kind of like a little connector job. Reno.
Yeah.
Going to Reno, which is, as most of you probably know, is right outside of well, actually Sparks, Nevada.
Yeah, Sparks. Yeah,
but Reno. Yeah, it's like couple miles.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to pick up there, and then we're taking that up to Gig Harbor,
Yeah.
Washington.
Yeah, that's about 40-50 miles outside of Seattle.
And that's actually near where we used to live, so in Olympia. So Gig Harbor is real close to where we are picking up in Kent, Washington, which is Seattle suburb.
Yeah.
And we're actually gonna have a visit. So child lives in Seattle and is a sous chef.
Yes.
At a fancy restaurant there, so probably get free food. It's always a good thing, right?
At least good food for sure.
Good food, maybe free food. So when we left New Jersey, I started out driving. I think we picked up that morning,
Right.
and I drove, and then we switched drivers. So it's been a real team effort going across, but it hasn't been that bad.
Yeah, leisurely. I mean, I think we only had to drive about 350 miles each per day to get here.
Yeah, because it's a weekend run, and they can't take it till tomorrow morning. They can take it at 6 o'clock, so that's the good part. We're going to definitely, we're 3 miles away.
Yeah, the Loves is 3 miles from the...
that's awesome.
Yeah, Constantine. So we will deliver in the morning at 6, and then we'll start heading to the next one. But we made use of our time coming across, and we stopped and got some provisions along the way.
Yep. Definitely water.
Yeah. Knowing we're coming into the desert, we're coming to Phoenix. It's crazy hot.
Don't want to run out of water. Right.
Yeah. So we got plenty of water and groceries.
Plenty of food.
Yeah. A good thing about this, especially when you're doing a cross-country trip like this one, groceries are cheaper in some states. Some states has lower taxes, so you can kind of research that, and of course you kind of just learn from experience as well. But you can take advantage of those places where food's cheaper, and stock up as you're driving through.
Yes.
And that's kind of what we did this time.
Right. What do you think? Yeah, we've got
Penelope
peanut butter.
Penelope is not a fan of the heat at all.
Right.
Already mentioned she panics when it gets too hot. She's spoiled, I guess. That's her air conditioning.
So team driving definitely works on something like this.
Yeah. And everyone does it different. I mean, they whatever suits you. But what we've always found is we kind of take the drive as a whole and how many days we have to get there, and we figure out how many miles we have to drive per day to get there.
Yes.
And a lot of times we'll kind of figure in a little bit of a cushion with that as well. But then we just split it between the two of us. I mean, neither one of us has to completely drive, our time out until we're out at hours and then switch. I mean, some people do it that way, and if that's what you like to do, that's fine. But when there's no rush, we just kind of split it up, and it makes for easy driving for both of us.
And if one of us is not feeling well one day, the other one can add extra hours on if they want to. And we do that back and forth at certain times, and that's the one good thing about working together. You can't go to your job and do your job.
Yeah, exactly.
But this works out really well, so Penelope's got a ball. Oh, Lord. But so we're gonna get some supper tonight and try to keep an eye on these truckers and see if anybody's leaving, because we would like to get tucked into a spot.
Well, there's a coveted spot in the corner. You guys can't see this off camera, but
it's got shade.
The only trees probably in a 20-mile radius is next to that spot, and it's well shaded. And in this brutal sun, I say that is the coveted spot. But they're obviously kind of settled in for the night, and they're not going anywhere.
Well, we've seen several people pull up, Ubers pull up, so I think
people are
parking,
going out, and
going somewhere.
had some DoorDash showing up for some of the trucks, and we got here pretty early today, so we thought we'd have a pretty good shot of
it's a small one. We have been across to some big ones. We were coming across huge rest areas, but those aren't around when you're shutting down.
Well, the closer you are to a city, the more parking is a premium. It just is.
And we are very close. We're here, right here.
Yeah. And we're lucky that we found a place to park. I mean, it's not our ideal spot. Wouldn't be our first choice, like I said. But
there's actually another Landstar.
Next to us.
Yes, straight truck, just like us. He pulled in after we did.
Yeah, we actually watched them doing laps. I mean, there were several
Yes.
trucks doing this. They just keep waiting for someone to leave or hope that someone will leave so they can grab the spot.
Yep.
That's just kind of the way it is out here sometimes.
That's the reason we decided, and the secret to making a lot of money with expediting is don't sit.
Yeah.
And
moving.
so we watched the board coming out, and there was nothing moving out of here. So when we did find something that we could deadhead to a little bit, we grabbed it, and it's taken us to a really good job.
Yeah, good
So
way.
that back across. So that's sometimes you got to move to make a job, and we knew we didn't want to stay here in this heat. The only thing we saw going out of here was deadhead to California, and
Yeah.
then
Waiting for a week.
a week. No,
Yeah,
thank you.
we're not interested in waiting for
And
a
that's
week.
not even a sure deal. I mean, seriously, you
Yeah.
wait a week and then guess what? They cancel or reschedule or whatever. That happens. It's happened to us quite a bit in California. Do you wait a week, another few days, or do you move? And it's like a chess game. It's really hard to know what to do. But we have found out that if we go ahead and try to get something before we get here, momentum is the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it just seems like when you keep rolling, you keep rolling. You know, and when you stop, it's hard to get started
Well,
again.
we
I don't
get-
know if that's just
We
in your
get loads as
mind.
we drive through as well. I mean,
Yeah,
we actually had 2 calls for loads that we had to turn down along the way because we're already loaded and sealed and we couldn't pick up anything else.
right. So, but definitely don't want to be sitting over here in the seat. So, anyway, that's what we're doing. We're in Phoenix. We are going to pick up in the morning, and we will talk to you then. Thanks for watching.
There's something about the way that you say my name. Make me forget everything when you call me late at night. I remember you touching my body. The way you get to me deep where my heart is. Love me so good, but I wish I was heartless.